Right now at 5, Hurricane Milton barreling toward Florida. We have team coverage as the Sunshine State prepares for this monster storm.
And we have new information on the track and intensity of Milton that just came in moments ago. We'll be reviewing that as Florida prepares for hit number 2.
Riding out that record-breaking hurricane. I'm Matt Caron reporting. We're talking to people with Connecticut connections who decided to stay put as Milton gets set to strike the Sunshine State.
Now at 5, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
The situation in Florida growing more dire by the minute as Hurricane Milton approaches. It's bringing tornadoes with it. Take a look at this video from the city of Clewiston in South Florida. The National Weather Service says at least 7 tornadoes have hit the state so far today. Just one of many threats as time runs out for the millions under evacuation orders tonight. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 5. I'm Brent Hardin.
And I'm Sara Sanchez. This is really the last chance for people to get out and move away from Hurricane Milton's path. Right now in Florida, wind and rain is really picking up.
So taking a live look now at Englewood, Florida, courtesy of EarthCam. This is south of Sarasota, near where Milton is expected to make landfall. You can see the waves getting choppy. Milton was downgraded to a Category 3 hurricane about an hour ago, but it still has the chance to be the storm of the century for the Tampa Bay area with potentially deadly storm surge.
And tonight, Connecticut's news station has team coverage. Fox 61's Matt Caron spoke with people in Florida deciding to ride out the storm at home.
But we begin with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank. And Rach, we're getting hourly advisories now. So what's the latest?
The storm is now a Category 3 hurricane, which is down from its Category 4 status that it was during the last update. We'll take whatever relief we can get, but this doesn't mean that conditions will be any better, and this downgrade was already anticipated. The storm track takes it just south of Tampa Bay over near Bradenton and also Sarasota. So it's going to be from Tampa Bay through Fort Myers that get the worst impacts from the storm regarding storm surge, but heavy rain and strong damaging winds are going to continue right across the Florida peninsula, with tropical storm force winds extending very far away from the center of the storm. And as we just saw, there's also been lots of tornado touchdowns today. The storm will still be a hurricane as it exits the east coast of Florida, heading into tomorrow morning. After that, getting downgraded into a weak area of low pressure as it passes south of Bermuda. No impact on our weather here in Connecticut. This is not a computer model, but what you're looking at here are live wave heights off the Florida coast, 12, 14 feet, and we're seeing St. Petersburg gusting to near and just over 50 miles an hour. So landfall near Sarasota late tonight as a major hurricane, life-threatening surge, the worst between Tampa Bay, Sarasota, and also Fort Myers. Major flooding anticipated just from that heavy rain and wind damage, not only from the eye of the storm, but also from tornadoes as well. We're going to get a closer look at all of this, plus your local forecast coming up.
Rachel, thank you. Here's some quick facts at this hour ahead of the storm's arrival. Authorities there have issued mandatory evacuation orders across more than a dozen Florida counties, and they're being blunt about the extreme danger the storm is packing, calling it a matter of life or death. Officials warning that anyone staying behind will have to fend for themselves. Many of Florida's largest airports are already closed, and again, landfall is expected sometime late tonight or early tomorrow morning.
Of course, so many of us have friends or family in Florida, and depending on where they live, they may have evacuated or they're staying put.
Fox 61's Matt Caron talked to people with links to Connecticut who are choosing to ride it out, and he joins us now with their stories. Matt.
Yeah, that's right. And we are just hours away from Hurricane Milton making landfall, projected to cause deadly storm surge and devastating wind. Right now, if you take a look, this is a picture from the Tampa Bay area. It's pretty much the location where we talk to a lot of these people who are hunkering down despite the concerns of their family back here in New England.
A lot of places